Hey everybody, welcome back. You know what time it is. This video won the poll and it's finally here. You already know how this challenge works, and if you don't, I recommend checking out the other videos. But anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the highest EXP possible in Undertale Yellow. This video was significantly harder to do research for one reason. Undertale has been out for 8 years and has a fan base which analyzes everything, but Undertale Yellow has only been out for less than a year. Because of this, I had to scour the wiki to find the data myself. Thankfully for you guys, I put them in a spreadsheet which I'll link to in the description. The good part about this run is that in the genocide route, every area in the game has a kill cap of 20 monsters, so there's not much math required. Additionally, the mini-bosses, Decibat and El Bayador, are not considered one of the 20 kills, but also will not appear if their area's kill counters have been exhausted before we encounter them. We'll start out by not killing this first Frogget because it isn't possible. Then we'll fall into the Dark Ruins where we'll flee from everybody until Decibat, who we will slaughter for 7 EXP. As I mentioned in the previous video, Undertale has a mechanic where your starting armor, the Band-Aid, allows you to always flee from enemies. Undertale Yellow has a similar mechanic where its starting accessory, the Patch, allows you to do the same thing. We will use the Patch to flee from every monster that isn't Rorim, the highest yielding random encounter in the area, who gives 6 EXP. There isn't a pairing of monsters that gives more EXP than Rorim, so when we have 19 out of 20 kills, we'll just kill another Rorim. After that, we will find all of the secret numbers to fight the secret enemy Micro Frogget, who gives 1 EXP. Then we'll kill Dalv for the final 120 EXP of the area. The balloon unfortunately doesn't give any. This means that we'll finish the Dark Ruins with 248 EXP at level 6. After this, we will move on to Snowden, which does not have a mini-boss, so as soon as we can, we get to killing 19 Trihectas. Now, the enemy Trihecta gives 25 EXP per kill, but can be separated into 3 separate enemies, Tri, Heck, and Ta. They each give 9 EXP for a total of 27. The only problem with separating Trihecta is that it will count as 3 kills. You'd think that this means we would save it for the end, but actually, once we have 1 kill left, the smart play is to kill this double encounter with Frostermint and No Cone, which gives a total of 44 EXP. After this, we will fight Martlet, who unfortunately cannot be killed, meaning we exit Snowden with 767 EXP at level 8. In the dunes, I farm 19 Dune Buds for 57 EXP each, kill El Bayador for 80 EXP, and with 1 kill left, I kill a double Dune Bud encounter. This means that I pick up the Wild Revolver with 2044 EXP at level 11. I kill Starlo even though he doesn't give any EXP in this run for some reason, and then I engage Saroba. Now, I'm not going to show the full uncut fight because, interestingly enough, level 11 Saroba is not that wild or interesting. In my own playthrough, I fought Saroba at level 10, and the general consensus I've seen from other YouTubers is they either fought Saroba at level 10 or level 11. Regardless, we kill Saroba, who gives us 1500 EXP, bringing our total to 3544 EXP at level 13. Now, at the Steamworks, we could go one of 2 ways. Option A is that we follow the genocide path, exhausting the kill counter on whomever we please because none of the Steamworks robots give any EXP. Then, we would fight Genocide Axis, who raises us to level 19. However, like how I aborted Genocide in the previous videos for Metaton in Undertale, I'm going to abort the route here too. The reason is the same. The highest EXP part of the video becomes sort of invalid if we consider an enemy who sets our EXP to a specific number no matter what it was before. Therefore, option B is to not kill any of the random encounters, therefore aborting the genocide route, meaning when we kill Axis, he instead gives us 200 EXP, meaning we end the route at 3744 EXP, still at level 13. Obviously, Metaflowey doesn't give us any EXP, so that's the end of the video. Except, wait, I've actually been lying to you this whole time. This run is not the highest EXP available in Undertale Yellow. Let me explain. Let's start at the beginning. In our second run, the ruins are much the same. We kill Decibat and 19 Rorims. With 1 kill left, I will kill Micro Frogget, who does not count on the kill counter, and then Dalv, who also does not count. This means that we will exit the ruins on the neutral route with 242 EXP at level 6. A bit lower than the first route, but let me explain. As I mentioned previously, the genocide route has a maximum of 20 kills in each area, but what I failed to mention was that on the neutral route, in every area but the ruins, this mechanic is not implemented. There are still limits to how many monsters you can kill in each room, but on a neutral route, if we exhaust the kills in every room after determining the maximum amount of EXP possible in a single room, we can obtain more EXP than genocide. I also need to explain how I was able to get late area encounters in the beginning rooms because I couldn't find any information about it online, but I eventually figured it out. Basically, in Undertale, each room has a roster of enemies that can be encountered, so harder enemies can be avoided until later in the section. However, Undertale Yellow has a universal roster, which basically means that whenever you encounter an enemy, it is forever on the roster, meaning you can backtrack to encounter it in earlier rooms. In Snowden, each room gets 5 kills, meaning that we'll kill 4 Trihectas, then finish the room with a double encounter with Frostermint and No Cone. This is the highest EXP possible in a single Snowden room. We'll repeat this pattern in this room, this room, this room, this room, this room, this room, and this room. Marlet still runs away, but will finish the area with 1,250 EXP at level 10, a lot higher than Genocide. The limit for the dunes is 3 enemies per room, so in each room we'll kill 2 Dune Buds and then a double Dune Bud encounter. We'll do this in this room, 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 and then after that we'll kill El Bayador, and before we clear this room, we'll kill this forced Flower Girl encounter, which does not affect the room's kill counter. I saved Ed, hoping that this train would kill the Feisty 5 and grant me more EXP, but... I tried once again to kill the Feisty 5, but Starlo interrupted me. Speaking of Starlo, I shot him. After Starlo, I leave the dunes with 3,932 EXP at level 13. Now, Starlo only gave 500 EXP compared to Genocide Soroba's 1,500, but because in this run we were able to kill so many more enemies, we were able to barely edge out the first run. On this run, there is literally no reason to kill the random encounters in Steamworks, so we won't. The wiki says that Macro Frogget gives 5 EXP upon kill, but it's literally impossible to kill Macro Frogget. I don't know where they got this information from. It's literally not possible. Anyways, we will kill Axis for 200 EXP, meaning we end the room with 4,137 EXP at level 13. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the highest EXP available in Undertale Yellow. Thank you for watching. Also, huge shout out to Angry How for being the first person to join the squad. If you want your name shouted out in the next video, be sure to join the squad. It comes with other perks, and it's only $1 a month, so check it out if you're interested. Also subscribe. Oh, and there's one more announcement. Join my Discord if you want to help me with the next video, also just to say hi.